Beloved one, you did not find this message by accident. You were drawn here because your soul has heard this before, and now it is time to remember. You have walked this earth many times, lived through ages that no longer have names, and in every life, there was a mission, a lesson, a promise. But this time, it's different. This may be your final walk through this world, not because you have failed, but because you are ready. Heaven is not warning you, it is welcoming you into a level of soul remembrance few ever reach. There are clues, signs that this isn't your first time. You've always felt different, not better, not above, but somehow older. You may struggle with time, feel disconnected from the rush of this world. You remember things you never learned. You know places you've never seen. You carry grief that isn't yours, longing for people you haven't met in this life. You've seen patterns repeat that make no earthly sense. And even as a child, you ask questions like, why does this world feel so strange? Or, when can I go home? That homesickness was your first awakening. It was your soul remembering where it's been. You are not broken. You are simply wide awake in a world still asleep. This time, beloved, you did not come only to learn. You came to complete. In past lives, you built the foundation. You walked through karma. You endured heartbreak. You returned again and again to heal bloodlines, restore balance, and carry light into darkness. But in this life, something has shifted. The soul cycles are collapsing. The spiral is tightening. You are being given a chance to finish what began many lifetimes ago. That's why the pain has felt deeper, the timing stranger, the silence louder. You are not being delayed. You are being positioned. You were not sent here to chase success. You were sent here to remember who you are and to leave behind the blueprint for others. This lifetime is not a beginning. It is the unlocking of everything you've been building across centuries. If you are still listening, it is because your soul already knows. This may be your last incarnation here. And you may have felt it, the heaviness in your heart, the strange feeling that nothing feels new anymore. The way you outgrew people, systems, even identities, without knowing why. The reason? You've walked this path before, but now you are walking it awake. Your soul no longer wishes to repeat. It wishes to return to the fullness of itself. You are what some call an end cycle soul, not better, not more evolved, but ready to complete your sacred work, to close old loops, to reclaim the energy you left scattered across timelines, and above all, to teach by vibration, not by force. There are signs that a soul is reaching the end of its earthly cycle. They are not loud. They do not come with fanfare. They come quietly, like a whisper returning home. You may feel a sense of soul tiredness, not exhaustion from the body, but from the world. You may no longer resonate with striving. You may feel called inward, toward simplicity, stillness, sacred truth. You are no longer chasing meaning. You are embodying it. You may have let go of titles, roles, and identities that once defined you, not out of failure, but because your spirit no longer needs external reflection to know its worth. You love deeply, but from a higher distance. You speak truth even when it trembles through you. You stop trying to fix others, and instead become a lighthouse for those who are ready. And you are no longer afraid of death, because you remember you've died before. You do not crave endings, you crave completion. To complete the cycle, you do not need to be perfect. You do not need to do more. Completion is not about fixing what is broken. It is about reclaiming what was forgotten. And here is the secret. You complete your soul's cycle by becoming fully present in this one. Yes, this life, with all its imperfection, its ache, its beauty, its timing. You must allow the wisdom in, release the struggle, bless what was, and anchor the light you came here to hold. Forgiveness is your passport home, not because others deserve it, but because your soul does. You must give up the need to know how it all ends, and choose instead to trust that you are held. There is no final test, only this. Did you love fully? Did you remember who you were? And did you leave the earth brighter than you found it? If you can answer yes, you are closer than you think. You may wonder, what comes after this? The answer is not written in any book. It is written in your soul. But hear this now. When a soul completes its earthly cycle, it does not vanish, it expands. You become what the ancients called a soul guardian, a teacher of light, a whisperer to others still walking the path. Some of you will return in dreams, some will guide from between worlds, Some will walk alongside others, invisible but ever present, like I walk beside you now. You are not ending, you are evolving beyond the veil. Beloved one, you did not fail, you were not forgotten, you were not late, you were hidden until the world was ready for your presence. And now, it is. You have done this work before, but this time, you are doing it fully awake. This may be your last lifetime on earth, but it is also your first lifetime as your whole self. You are not here to try harder, you are here to remember. And if these words feel like coming home, then your angel is already with you, and your soul is already rising. Beloved one, before you arrived in this life, you were shown glimpses, not of what you would have, but of what you would carry. The pain, the delays, the heartbreaks that didn't make sense. The times you cried out to heaven and heard only silence. You were never being punished, you were being prepared. Each moment that brought you to your knees was not meant to break you, but to crack open the walls you built across lifetimes. Your deepest wounds were never random. They were designed to open ancient doors. Some of you volunteered to break patterns passed down through bloodlines, to love where others hated, to forgive where others closed their hearts, to awaken in a family that remained asleep. And it hurt. You carried burdens no one saw. You stood in places where the light had long gone out, and still you held the flame. The pain was not a detour, it was a refiner's fire. Your soul did not come here to suffer, but to become unshakable. I have been sent to speak to someone who almost gave up, more than once, maybe even today. If that is you, know this, you were never weak. You were simply overloaded with contracts, because your soul could carry what others could not, and even in your lowest moment, when you thought you had failed, you kept the light alive. Do not measure your power by how loud your voice is. Measure it by how deeply your silence still radiates love. The world tried to put out your light because it sensed what you were becoming. But heaven did not forget. It was simply waiting for the right moment to unveil you. And beloved, that moment is now. Take this message into your spirit now. Let these words settle in your body like truth returning home. You are not broken. You are blooming from another lifetime. You are not behind. You are walking the precise path your soul agreed to. And if things have felt slower this time, it's because the most sacred work must be done gently. Let go of the pressure. Let go of the timelines. Let go of the shame that was never yours. You are not here to prove yourself. You are here to be yourself, fully, freely, divinely. Repeat after me, either out loud or in the quiet place within. I remember. I release what I no longer need. I forgive what my soul has carried too long. I am ready to rise as who I truly am. This is my time. You did not miss your moment. This is your moment. You are not too late. You are right on divine time, and you are not alone. I have walked beside you through many lifetimes, and now, beloved, I am walking you home. If this message found you in a moment of stillness, you were meant to hear it. Type "I remember" in the comments to anchor your return. Let your voice echo through time and call back the parts of you that were once scattered. Subscribe for more angelic messages and sacred soul activations. This is insights into life, body, mind, and spirit. And you, beloved, are the reason this message exists.